Yes, she belongs to the treehouse. And she called.
And I was like, oh, well, what can we do? I was in high school, probably more so.
And I'll try to make this as quick as possible, but as informative as possible too. Before we begin, and if you guys in the back just want to come on in, that'd be great too. Maybe just do a quick round of introductions. Will Flanagan, Mayor of the City of Fall River.
William Sylvia, Fire Chief. Ray Metro, City Council.
Mike Camara, ABC Disposal.
Julie Kelly, Mass in Motion, Fall River.
Sandy Dennis, Fall River Park Advocates.
Dan Racine, Fall River Police Chief.
Pat Casey, City Councilor, and Sandy Beach Neighborhood President.
Niagara Neighborhood, Dino Bassaro.
Ellen Rigo, Niagara Neighborhood.
John Sylvia, Niagara Neighborhood.
Nicole Sharps, Ferrer, Highland Neighborhood Watch.
Alex Lauro, Site Ready Materials.
Karen Kamen, Curtin Love.
Alan Sylvia, South End Neighborhood Association.
Mike Mayoza, City Council.
Rosemary LaPointe, Father Kelly Neighborhood Association.
Natalie Mello, Bank Street Neighborhood Association.
Ann Trudeau, TM Construction.
Thomas Martin.
Kevin Giacomo's Concerned Citizen.
Man, looking good.
Dan McDonald, For River Housing. Rick Enright, New England Gas. Jim Carey, New England Gas.
Cecilia Porche, District Attorney's Office.
Henry Valancourt, Department of Community Services, Fall River.
Joe Mine, School Committee.
Tom Collins, Fall River Housing Authority.
Liz Dennehy, City Planner.
Naomi Conley, Director of the Inmate Work Groups, Bristol County Sheriff's Department.
Terry Mello, Charlton Memorial Hospital.
Dave Dennis, City Councilor.
Ken Pacheco, Director of Community Maintenance.
Mike Aubrey, Coastal Excavating.
Tom Goslin, Highland Fence.
Claudia Carrero, Citizen.
Diane Palmer, St. Anne's Hospital.
Thank you.
Rob Million, Fall River Area Chamber of Commerce and Industry.
Paul Medeiros, President, Fall River Office of Economic Development, Senior Vice President, Bank 5.
Glenn Hathaway, Park Commission.
Grace Garling, CD Rec.
Barry Long, Neighborhood Outreach Coordinator. And Jameson Souza, CD Recreation. Ken.
No
No,
introduction
we're all
needed.
doing this child development program.
So the reason why I asked you all to be here today, going out in the community, talking to people, hearing from people, whether they be business owners, whether they be residents of our community, whether they just be people coming in as a tourist, people are under the impression that the city is dirty. And I gotta be honest with you, I share that same impression with them. So, working with Ken Pacheco, working with some of the business owners here like Tommy Goslin and Jerry Donovan, we sat down and we came up with Operation Cleanup. And we put together a program that we need your help on. It's a partnership between government, citizens, nonprofits, business owners to come together on one day in April 28th to clean the entire city. And then work together to have a systemic program in effect to keep the city clean. So our entrances are clean, we're not seeing graffiti on our buildings, and we're stepping up the enforcement through building and through the police department and making sure that we're giving the warnings and we're giving the fines to people who are littering. So the way I wanted the meeting to run is that I'll turn it over to Ken, if you can just join us.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank everyone for coming today. Echo the sentiments of the mayor. The city is dirty, and the cleanliness of the city is primarily my responsibility. So I take great pride in the fact that we do what we can, what we have to work with, but it's not enough. And what we're looking for is some help on the 28th to get the city, like a spring cleaning, so to speak, get it started, kick this whole thing off, and then from that point come up with an overall plan that we can work monthly or bi-monthly with groups to keep the areas clean. The Park Advocates have done an Adopt a Park program with quite a few of the parks in the city, and to model after what they're doing, maybe we can do the same with certain areas of the city, so that we're not trying to do a spring cleaning and then you don't see us anymore for the rest of the year. So that's why we're looking to do this. We have some areas we'd really like to work on. We're constantly sparring with Mass DOT because of a lot of the entrances in the city are not our property, and we have trouble working on those properties. We're now and then thrown out of those properties by different organizations, whether it be state police or Mass DOT, but we shouldn't be there. Well, we've decided on the 28th that we're going to be there. We're going to be there at all the entrances. We're going to be there on all of these routes, such as Duval South and North, which are major problem areas for us, and we'd like to clean them up. And I think once we get them clean, get the grass cut really short, I don't think we'll have the issues of everything staying on there, getting caught up in brush and looking the way it does. We also have areas like Brooklyn Park. Just a short count, I did not too long ago, about 45 to 50 tires on the water's edge. I'm not sure how far in that mess goes, but I'm guessing it's primarily at the water's edge, so we'd like to get that cleaned up. The city received a park grant to redo some of the areas in that park, and it would be nice if we got started with the litter piece. There are other areas. There are many abandoned lots in the city, some of which we've knocked down properties that we'd like to clean up, and others that landlords have abandoned or failed to take care of. So we're going to do that once for them, and then we'll go after the landlords later on if it's a property. But unfortunately, when we look around, our properties are the dirtiest in the city, city-owned properties, and that's for a lack of manpower, not for a lack of wanting to keep them clean. So I'm hoping with everyone in the room and those that couldn't make it today, that we can get this whole situation started on the 28th and keep it going for the rest of the year and come up with a plan that we can live with from here on out.
So what we need first is volunteers. And we've got a small army gathered right here in this room.
I was like, oh, well, we do. I was like, probably more so.